Alright y'all, this is the intro the day after the trip. Ended up taking the kayak out yesterday. The small Walmart 10-foot Tamarack. Took it to a buddy of mine's pond. Wasn't 100% sure if we can even go in the rivers or the lakes or anything like that around here with the way the quarantine is going. So took it to the pond, done a review on the kayak. I will put that video up first. I'm going to split this video into two parts. I was going to go out and catch a bunch of brim was the plan, bring them home and put them in a bait tank. I don't know why I can't say that the first time. We're going to put them in a bait tank that we got here at the house. Well, the owner of the pond ended up coming out and talking to me after I was done fishing. I talked to him for probably 30-40 minutes. Had all my fish in just a drag behind, like a bait bucket that you take out on a boat or on a kayak or anything. All the fish were alive when I got to the bank. I was getting ready to put everything up, put the fish in a bigger bucket to transport them. Ended up talking to my buddy for about 30-40 minutes. All the fish died. So not gonna waste the fish. Some of them, the smaller ones, I'm gonna use as bait. I got a smoker on my back porch going right now with a big turkey in it. So there's like 3 brim that I brought home that are probably hand size. So I'm just gonna head them, scale them, put some slits in them, and we're gonna smoke some brim and see what that tastes like. I don't know what it's gonna be like. I'm getting ready to head up on the porch now and clean them. I'll show you a little bit of that footage on how I'm gonna do that. And then I will get back at you in a minute. Got a bite already. Fish on. We got him. He's a little guy, but we'll take him. We got a bait tank at home that we're going to try out. Try to take some of these small ones home and put in our bait tank. That way when we want to go catfishing, we got live bait, hopefully. I just wetted my ass all up. We got him. Fish on. Nice little sunfish. Just that quick we missed him. Got him. Nice little sunfish. Fish on. Just a little guy. You make good bait though. Fish on. Another nice little bait fish. Alright y'all, so far we've probably caught 8 or 10 little brim, redfish, or not redfish, sorry, red breast or green sunfish, whatever you want to call them. To me they're all just brim and bait. We may eat some of them if we catch some more bigger ones. We're getting ready to just move a little bit down the pond into another spot. About to do something stupid called leaving fish to go find fish, but hopefully it'll work out for us. If not, we can come back to this spot. At least we didn't get skunked. That's the main thing. Let's get back at it. See if we can get up there by that grass. Fish on. Another little guy. All right, y'all. Getting ready to go through the fish that we caught. Gonna put the big ones probably back in the pond. The small ones we're gonna take home and put in our bait tank. If I can talk. I didn't bring a cooler and I was out of 5-gallon buckets at the house. So I brought the next best thing to tote the fish from the house. From here to the house, if I can learn how to speak. And there's nothing better to take your fish home with than portable shitter. So hopefully the fish don't mind. They hadn't been used yet. Something I bought to keep in our other boat. But I just didn't want to put a bunch of fish in the cooler. I didn't want to have to wash a cooler out. I can just rinse out a shitter and it'll be okay with pond water. So I'm gonna load this thing up with water. We'll go through the fish. That's not good. All right, y'all, got the smoker fired up. She's on 250 degrees. She's got about a 20-pound turkey in there smoking right now. I'll show that to you in a minute. These are the brim we ended up bringing home. These 3 bigger ones right here, I am going to just head scale and end up smoking them. The rest of them I'm just going to use as cut bait, so none of them will go to waste. You know how fishing goes, you got to use one fish to catch a bigger fish. So my plan was to keep them alive like I said before, but it just didn't work out. So let's get to cleaning them. I'll show you how we're going to do that. Alright, y'all, I use a glove when I scale these brim. It's just easier to hold them. You ain't got to worry about getting finned or anything like that. And I use a butter knife. You can use a spoon, you can use a fork, you can use a side of scissors. You could use your fillet knife. I just wouldn't because it'd dull it up. To me, butter knife seems to work the best. Just come in here and start scraping. And it's super easy. Scales come off. Just make sure you get them all. Get on that belly. Make sure you get on that underside of the belly. And you can cover a big area with a butter knife. And the little grippers on the butter knife help also. There we go. Well, that wasn't good. I just shot that sucker out the yard. Alright, now they're scaled, they're rinsed off. These are just a pair of meat shears. YouTube probably ain't gonna like this, but they'll get over it. So you can either take the head off first or you can gut him first. I'm just gonna take him, flip his head off right there. Take the shears, go right up through the belly, cut all that out. All that is his guts. Just reach in there and pull them out. Simple as that. Like I say, you see that back up in there? Take your thumb and just push it all out. There you go. That's 3 brim, clean, ready to cook, super quick. I am going to cut some slits in all these fish. Both sides. That'll help it from curling up when it goes to cooking. you don't cut them slits in there, that fish may want to roll. I don't guess roll was a good word. Curl up. Alright, I got a little bit of olive oil here. Coat them down. Both sides. All that's going to do is just help the seasoning stick. Seasoning is just what you prefer, what you like. This is just Zatarain's Creole seasoning, and don't be afraid to go heavy on it. Alright, all 3 fish on the grill. Oh, y'all know nothing about that turkey. I have to show you that later. Alright y'all, I got to clean up this fish filleting table, get everything put up, get in the shade because the sun was blowing my face off, and then we will get back at you when everything's done, or when the fish is done. It should probably only take 2 or 3 hours to smoke that fish. Just depends on what the temperature the grill's running at. And I will get back at you and we'll do a taste test in a little bit. See you in a minute. Alright, I just got done cleaning that fish. I wanted to show y'all something. This is a table my wife bought me for Christmas. Now I know it's April, but this thing is pretty cool. I have not hooked up the water yet. It's got a little faucet thing underneath where you run a hose and you just screw your hose in, so you have running water. This goes like down into a 5-gallon bucket. Then you can just get rid of whatever you drain away. I haven't done any of that yet. We will as soon as Lowe's and all this craziness stuff gets done, and we can go back out in public without worrying about getting sick. But I just wanted to show you this table. Like I say, it's got its own little sink. It is dirty. I want to show you how quick and easy it is to clean it up. It's got measurements on it where you can measure your fish, you know, while you're cleaning them. It's just a cool little thing. Plus it folds up and puts away. You can grab the water hose. I say cleanup is super quick. It also has a plug for that drain. You don't want anything going down the drain. Alright, I know she looks clean, but she's not. A little bit of 409 disinfectant. Make sure any bacteria the fish had, or I had, or anything we put on there, before we put it up, we clean it really good. Alright, clean table, ready to put away. What did that take, 30 seconds? So if y'all don't have one, need to get one, you can order them off Amazon, or Academy has them. I know this is where this one come from, was Academy. So far I love it. No more cleaning fish on the tailgate of the truck. Alright y'all, we're getting ready to pull the fish off the grill. We're going to have to be quick about it so we don't lose a bunch of heat. Like I said, I got a 20-pound turkey in this thing smoking. So pop the lid real quick. The turkey's looking good. All right, shut her down. All right, let's try them out. Like I said, I've never done this before. I've never smoked any fish, let alone freshwater fish. So hopefully it'll turn out pretty good. This sucker's hot. Good Lord, it's hot. A lot of bones. That's actually really good. Ooh, it's hot. Nice piece. Had some bones in it. Just chew through it. It's pretty good. I have to say it's pretty good. I'm going to save the other pieces for Reed. Let him try them. I know people eat the tail. I ain't never been a fan of it. But let's try smoked brim tail. Still not a fan of it. I do like the meat. I have to say, it would have been better if I would have filleted it to get it off the bone. But the fish just wasn't that big. The skin's got a nice crunch to it. See all them rib bones right there? You don't want to mess with that. Alright, y'all. Smoked brim. I like it. Like I say, if I'd do it different, I'd fillet it. I'd scale it and then fillet it. Still leave the skin on it. The skin's got a crunch to it. It's really good tasting. Seasoning's not overpowering. Maybe add some butter. You know, it's like every once in a while baste them with butter or something. Other than that, really good. Alright, y'all. I'm going to let you go. Now we'll get back at you when we get back at it. Like, share, and subscribe.